VK5 MOD back mobile. Mate, it's crossed my mind a lot of times, you know, and I've got the radio to do it. I just have to work out how to, you know, where to mount the antenna system. Problem is though, it's a lot of money just to leave lying around in the vehicle, and sure enough, you know, don't get me wrong, it's great to have it while you're mobile, in between jobs, having a lunch break, whatever. But it is a fair bit of money just to leave lying around whilst you're doing the jobs, if you know what I mean. So I don't know more thing about it. I do obviously miss it, and since I've started the business, obviously my operating time that I get to spend in the shack is somewhat limited, whereas if I had it in the vehicle, of course, it'd be so much easier. So I don't know, something to think about, but it is a fair bit of money just to leave lying around there for most of the time, mate.
VK5 MRD, VK5 MTM, both mobile. Well, that's right. You know, it's nice to have HF in the car, but you've got to worry about these things. I mean, that's half the reason. It's one reason why I won't put anything too special in this car, and besides, the setup I've got does the job for me. But you know, I'd like to have a nice little dual band mobile rig here, and you know, detachable face, and have the display set up on the dash. It would be nice, but look, for what I do and what I have now, I think it works pretty well. I mean, this is just a car I used to drive to work and back. It gets very little use on the weekend, so yeah. So I'll just stick with what I got. But it'd be great. I mean, it'd be very nice to have HF in the car. The other thing is, I mean, if I was to put HF in the car, I probably wouldn't be able to put the thing down, and then it gets dangerous because you've got to keep your eyes on the road while you keep turning the VFO, and that's what I would do. Too many distractions for me, I think, Dave. Over.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, if I lived, and what I'm trying to say is, if I lived a fair way away and had a decent drive to go to work, it wouldn't be a problem. But when I've got clients basically in the next street, you know, you're right, it's just a bit of a distraction. But if I was coming from Mount Barker or somewhere, I would, or you know, further afield, I'd definitely have to consider it. But you know, you never say never. There's always a chance down the track, mate. I got my eyes set on an antenna system. Now the one I've got at home is pretty good. When I used to have it in the Commodore, but I've got my eyes set on this other one, which is really cool. It's an American one. It's pretty awesome. Now, who was I talking to the other day? I bumped into Udo, and I think he said he sent me some pictures of his little project that he's doing. It looks pretty awesome. Be keen to check that out when it's all up and running. Mate, I'm almost where I've got to be. I'm just going to stop and check the PO box, and then I'm just around the corner. So I might leave it with you, Theo. Good to have a chat. Say hi to the family, and I'll catch up with you maybe possibly sometime fairly soon. Thanks, mate. Have a good night. VK5 MTM, VK5 MRD.
No worries, Dave. I'm probably 500 metres from home, mate. So you got your timing right. All right, mate. Thanks for the call, and I'll catch up with you next time. Yeah, I have been speaking to Udo. He sent me a few photos of that monster array he's building. It looks awesome. I'd love to see it in action. Moon bounce is another part of this hobby that amazes me, and I could only assume the amount of satisfaction he'll get when he starts using it. Unbelievable. So it looks great. So yeah, that's really good. Yeah, all right, mate. I'll let you go, and I'll talk to you. I'll catch up with you next time. 73, and have a good night, and say hello to the family for me. VK5 MRD, VK5 MTM. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, Theo. I think it's somewhere around 32 dB or perhaps a bit more gain that he's looking at. So yeah, pretty awesome. I've seen it, and he's done a very good job. Not quite finished yet, but virtually there. He's got his power dividers. That's all been done. Yeah, he's not too far away from getting it, you know, working, operational. All right, cheers, mate. I'll catch you later. Have a good evening. VK5 MRD clear. See ya.
All right, mate. Cheers. 60. 60 watts in, I think he said he's putting into it. It gives him an ERP of, I'm pretty sure, this might be wrong, but I'm very certain it's 29 kilowatts or something ridiculous, something stupid like that. With the amount of gain, I think it's about 30 dB again, or it was something stupid, the amount of ERP. Anyway, alright mate, 73 again, I'll let you go, I'll put the mic down for good. VK5 MRD, VK5 MTM going clear.
You wouldn't want to be a bird perched on it, let me tell you.